But one that made it on my list that surprised me, it wasn't even on my top 5, is Anne of Green Gables. And I think what it is, of course, oh my God, I love the prose. I love her heart. And I was thinking, if I'm on a desert island, I need to see the world like Anne Shirley sees the world, because it might be some rough conditions. But she, in rough times, could see the world beautiful. She could see the good in people, and so I'd start to dream. I'd rename things. Right? I'd romanticize running around naked on the island and fishing and swimming, and just like she did. And you know what? I've talked about this before with this book, why it touched my heart, because if anyone should have been bitter, if anyone's light should have been dimmed by the cruel world, it would have been her. But she didn't let the world dim her light, and she shone bright, and she changed the lives of everyone she came in contact with. Have you ever seen anyone get that excited about Anne of Green Gables? Welcome to the Magus channel, my friends. Hello, my wonderful friends. Magus here. Welcome back to the library. Oh, I had so much fun making today's video. So what started this? I saw, like, if the house was on fire and you could only grab like 5 books, or if you were stuck on a desert island, what books would you take with you? Or if in your whole library you could only have, say, 30 books. And so it got me thinking along those lines of like a bug out bag. If the fit hit the shan, what would you throw in a bag and take with you? And I had so much fun putting this together. And I went through all my shelves, and I was so surprised by the books that I was going to take and not take. Matter of fact, we did that video with my top 5 all-time favorite books. Some of those didn't even make it into my bug out bag. And some books that I haven't thought about in a long time made it into my list of books I would take with me if there was a fire. And honestly, I think what I'd do is, there's a door right there to a deck. I'd probably just start throwing all my books out the door to safety. But say you're on a desert island, you could only take a few set of books. And I had so much fun with this. I want to share this with you real quick though. I want to share something so sweet that touched my heart. It always comes at the perfect time, guys, right when I need it. Have you seen all the videos about booktubers are quitting, and just it's almost like an epidemic? I mean, everyone's quitting booktube because they feel unappreciated, they're exhausted, they're not getting enough back for what they're giving. But here's why I could never quit. And we talked about this a little bit yesterday. We've been doing this a long time. I think we're in our 8th year. I have thousands of videos. I talk sometimes till my voice is hoarse. I don't think I can make a video today, but I do it anyway, because I try to get this love of books to the world, because I know what they can do. And then I was tired this morning. Listen to this sweet message I got. So this is from our video, my 5 favorite books of all time, which is we've only had a few, like what you'd call viral videos on this channel. This has been one of them. It's brought me the best friends. It's short. Just let me read it real quick. It says, "Hello, my sir. I hope you're doing great. I was looking for book recommendations and came across this video. I actually saw Circe in the bookshop, which is in my small town, and Picture of Dorian Gray is on my TBR. I'm currently reading Norwegian Wood by Murakami. As soon as I finish the book, I'll definitely read Picture of Dorian Gray. I want to ask you, have you read Kahlil Gibran? If yes, can you please make a video about his works? Great idea. We got to do that." Now, here's where she got me. It's so beautiful. I needed to hear this today. "I'm subscribing to your channel. I love how beautiful you explain everything. You remind me of someone, I don't know who actually, but I have tears in my eyes right now. I don't know you, but I hope you have a blessed life." I needed to hear that. And it's funny, I get a lot of messages about people telling me that my videos made them cry. And I don't know what it is. I go back and watch them. I don't know what it is, other than maybe just my passion, I guess my love for books and you comes through. And as you guys have been with me for 8 years, know sometimes my passion goes in different directions and I bring out all kinds of emotions in people. But it's part of being in a relationship. And please stay with me. I'm so excited to share these books with you. And I know I'm getting off topic, but my God, I feel Spirit telling me this is important. Someone needs to hear this right now about relationships. And this booktube, it's a relationship. I have built relationships with people over these 8 years that I mean are close, like family ties, close. We truly love each other, and sometimes we disagree, but they're still here. Matter of fact, just happened just yesterday, but you guys are still here. I see you in the comments. Love you, Megas. I love you. And I think we need to use that in our what we call real life. You know, I see people throwing out friends and family too easily because they disagree on something. It's about sticking it together, working through it, and then something is beautiful. There's a reward at the end. My God, marriages that have stayed together for 50 years, they'll get something that the others that just quit and go searching and searching and searching, never finding. The people that stick it out, they have something so beautiful in the end. My friends, and I know it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for me. Last night, I lost sleep because I'm thinking, I got to figure this out. I don't know why, but something in me cares too much for this person to let them go. My friend, and there's a reward for it. And it's a true love, a true bond, not just surface level, not just a fake facade. It's a heart level. It grows something when you work through hard times together. I did not see that coming today, guys, but someone needed to hear that. Okay, the books I would take to a desert island. Something kind of funny and embarrassing. I thought it was till just today when I looked it up, deserted island. Oh my God, it reminds me when I was a kid and played Little League. I thought it was called Eagle League. Desert island. They don't look like a desert to me, right? I don't picture like the Sahara Desert. I picture palm trees and lush gardens and flowers and a desert island. But one that made it on my list that surprised me, it wasn't even on my top 5, is Anne of Green Gables. And I think what it is, of course, oh my God, I love the prose. I love her heart. And I was thinking, if I'm on a desert island, I need to see the world like Anne Shirley sees the world, because it might be some rough conditions. But she, in rough times, could see the world beautiful. She could see the good in people. You know, and so I'd start to dream. I'd rename things. Right? I'd romanticize running around naked on the island and fishing and swimming, and just like she did. And you know what? I've talked about this before with this book, why it touched my heart, because if anyone should have been bitter, if anyone's light should have been dimmed by the cruel world, it would have been her, but she didn't let the world dim her light, and she shone bright, and she changed the lives of everyone she came in contact with. Have you ever seen anyone get that excited about Anne of Green Gables? Welcome to the Megas channel, my friends. I'm going to save my favorite book for last, that you know I'd never be without, but you already know what it is, so I'm not going to share it yet. Picture of Dorian Gray. I couldn't go anywhere without this book. I really do, guys. Almost every day I pick it up and read some beautiful prose from it. I've never read writing like that before. Never. It's just a tangible magic in the poetry, in the words. Beautiful. Of course, if I'm going to live on an island, it's going to be Circe's Island, right? We're going to call it Aya. And I love how she said it. It's like a song on your mouth. Aya. Oh, I love that. It reminds me a little bit of Asha. Circe's Island. I have to have that with me. Not even a question. Here's some that, as I was going through my shelves, surprised me but didn't surprise me. Humphrey's Bear. I did that video. I've read this over 100 times, way over 100 times, because every night my kids said, 2 books, Daddy, and this always made it into one of the 2 books. I read this one so many times. I love it. I need it just because of the memories, just the very frequency and vibration of this book I have to have with me. The other one, By a Blazing Blue Sea. Read this over 100 times also. And he's on an island, he's fishing, he's just living in that dappled sun. Are you still with me, guys? Who's still with me? What are we, 8 minutes into this? Is anyone still watching Megas talk about his favorite books? If you are, please go let me know. Like I said, more than ever, I need you guys to hit that like button, comment, tell me that you love me. But just look at some of these images. I mean, they just stick with me. There's his little shed. There's his little animal friends. And then just some of the writing. Listen to this. In the pink dawn he fishes, in the blue noon he sleeps, 'neath a leafy green awning where dappled sun seeps. Oh, how's that so beautiful for a children's book? Look at that art. Oh, absolutely love it. A couple other things that made it on that would go in my bug out bag. My very first tarot deck that just means the world to me. I've bonded with this deck. It's a friend to me now. Just the messages and stories that these cards tell. So beautiful. And speaking of tarot decks, I have quite a large collection. If you guys are interested, let me know. Maybe we'll go through my tarot shelf. The Everyday Witch. This one, me and my daughter share a love for this. And the images, and I mean, it also it reads good. The guidebook that comes with it, it's a chunky one. I mean, it's really good. Can I show you some of the images? I don't know what it is. It's just they tell such a story. I mean, they're cute. It's whimsical. It's fantasy, but it's just, I don't know. I think it's the colors too. But it's just, I don't know. It's so sweet. I can just, it's almost like reading a fantasy book. You got dragons and wands, and there's a lot of humor in this deck. I was hoping we'd come across some, but like the Chariot card, it's a witch on a motorcycle with a sidecar with a cat. And in the sidecar, and he's got a little helmet and goggles on, and the sign says this way or that way. There's a lot of humor hidden there also, but then just the scenes, like there's beach scenes, and it takes me where I'm a very visual person, and I can smell the salt air. It takes me back to memories. A lot of my favorite books, it's because of memories. Right in my bookshelves it's my photo album of life, friends and family, and it just takes me back to that. And these cards, as I look at them, it takes me to a memory, And then they're just beautifully done. Oh, so that's my books and cards I would take in a fire, my bug out bag, my desert island reads. I mean, it's so much. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know, and know I love you.